Hey guys, what's going on? So here we are, Friday night, Man's Open prejudging at the 2020 Mr. Olympia, and I have to say the biggest storyline has to be Ramy at this point. Most of us, including myself, did not pick Ramy to win this competition. Most of us have picked Phil's. I've seen some people pick Brandon, but but I don't think the consensus was never Ramy was going to come in and win. Because every year we hear the same thing. Ramy's going to, this is going to be Ramy's year. Ramy can do it. And the reality is that every year he comes in, he's either got a fullness and doesn't have the condition, or he has the condition and he doesn't have the fullness. I mean, it's never the combination that he has both. It's never the combination that he has both. And, the guy's worked with everybody. He's worked with Chris Aceto. He's worked with Dennis James. He's worked with, pretty much everybody. And, the reality is that this prep. He worked with Chad Nichols for a whole year, and he, got back with Dennis, to help with his posing and, his training. And you know what? It's paid off because, while a lot of people was giving, a lot of criticism to Chad Nichols, mainly, a lot of people who don't know a lot about bodybuilding is giving Chad Nichols, criticism aside from Sean Ray. But, the reality is that Chad knows what he's doing clearly. 8-time Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. I mean, there's lots of proof in the pudding, and the reality is he does know how to fill these guys up. He does know how to shred these guys out. And, he's done a good job here with Ramy. I mean, this is without question the best Ramy has ever looked. And I do believe in my heart of heart that tomorrow that Phil, even though he is Mr. Saturday Night, I do not think that he's going to be able to make up enough ground to come and win, tomorrow night in the finals. I just don't. I don't see it. Brandon, could he come back and possibly edge Ramy out? I think there's definitely more of a possibility, in my opinion, that Brandon could do this than what there is Phil. I still think with Phil's stomach that it is really just the elephant in the room. On any shot he's hitting in the front, it's just there, and it's hard to get it out. It's hard not to look at it. It's hard not to stare at it because it is the centerpiece. It is what connects every limb together. And for people to say, well, there's all these other muscles and stuff, it is the balance of a physique. It just is. And, and it's just not fixed, and I don't think that he is rewarding of the Mr. Olympia title with a gut like that, But that's just my opinion, guys. I do think Ramy's going to win this competition. If Brandon doesn't come back a little fuller, a little bit more conditioned, then I think Ramy could hold on to this. William Bonac, I think there's a little bit of a letdown, I think, for him. We thought maybe he was going to come in a little bit more sharp, but he's not. And so, here he is, he's not really in contention. I mean, I guess you could say he's in contention, but I think he's got way too much to make up here to actually win this competition. As far as, Hadi Chupon, he looks really good. And as the competition went on deep into the final rounds, he started kind of coming alive. Whereas Ramy sort of at the end started fading just a little bit, but not enough to let Phil slip in there, I don't think. Because, as the competition went on, Phil started burning out just a little bit. But I think Hadi started coming alive, whereas Phil was really fading and Ramy was slightly fading. And, guys, that's just where I've got it. I've got Ramy 1, I've got Brandon 2, I've got Phil 3, and then I've got Hadi, 4. But, guys, this is going to be really exciting. We got one more night of this, and, we'll talk again for the wrap-up of the 2020 Mr. Olympia. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.